Just to have Trell and Brendan Smith back this weekend, Wayne, what's that mean?
Oh, well, it's quality players. Yeah, we've got Humphries is back as well, and Peter. So no, it's going the right way this week, not the wrong way. We lost one and got four, so pretty good.
What do you gain with Latrell being back, and of course?
Just that great ability he's got, but he's a bit out of touch. He hasn't played for 5 or 6 weeks now, so we're not expecting miracles from him. But he gives everybody else around him confidence, and that's important.
That's the thing you said, a boost out there just then at
Yeah,
training. So
yeah.
guys like him and his presence.
Yeah.
Left centre.
Yeah, tomorrow he'll be left centre. Yeah.
Will that be the plan for the rest of the year to try and play fullback, or is he?
Well, it might be. I mean, it makes us. Joy's a wonderful young player, and he's done a great job for us. So, if it makes us stronger to have him in the centres and Jai at fullback at the moment, we might do that. Yeah, but I'm not committed to that totally. We'll just see how it goes tomorrow.
It seems a good spirit in the camp at the moment, Wayne. A lot of the players during the week were saying that you've been behind that, sort of keeping the mood upbeat. Is that what's been your role the last 9-10 weeks? I know it's easier when you're winning, but
Yeah, sure.
situations like this, you've got to take on a different role.
Yeah, no, it changes enormously. I just have a responsibility to them and make sure that what's happening around them is not impacting on them more than not having someone on the ground with you. We go out with 13 players still, and I've got to put my confidence in them, and I want them to be confident in each other. So, yeah, it's a different process to what you're doing when your team's in the top 4. But that's our goal in the future. So that's where we want to head, and it's not going to happen this year. But
I think it's been dubbed Spoon Bowl tomorrow. Is that a bit disrespectful?
I don't know what it'll be dubbed. No, we're not talking about it. We don't. It's not an issue for us. So, media, anyone can have their fun with it, go for their life. I'm happy for them.
But the plan is to finish strongly. You've got to get the cavalry back slowly.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we've got 2 or 3 that won't be back, but overall there's more coming back in the next week or 2 as well. So it'd be nice to finish the season with them and just look forward to what's in the future.
When we asked you last week about Lewis Dodd, you couldn't guarantee if he was going to be here beyond this year. It's now coming out the writings on the wall. Can you give us an update on where that's at?
No, I think there's been some comment about it this week in the media, and I made a statement on it. I don't think I have to elaborate any more on that. He has an opportunity to look and play elsewhere if he wants to. Yeah, that's the situation.
Is it just his form, Wayne? Is it the price tag? Is it a bit of both?
Well, it mightn't even be his form. It might be his ability. You work it out.
You wanted to see a bit more from him, though, didn't you? I know he's only had limited
Well,
opportunities.
he's in a tough place, and the harshest thing that can happen to a player is to be told that you're not in the first grade team and you think you should be a first grader. So I'm not going to add to that. I mean, people can work it out for themselves, but Lewis has been told that he can have a look at other clubs, and I don't want to make any other comment about it.
Just one last question. Braithen has to come down.
I wish there was just one last question.
He said it was one of the great recruitment blunders in NRL history. Is that harsh? I know you weren't here when Lewis was signed, but
look, everybody's got an opinion, and if that's his opinion, that's his opinion. But what I do know is that the exception of Penrith have won 4 in a row. We don't. Everybody doesn't win a premiership every year. We do make mistakes. We do get things wrong, okay? But we get a lot of things right. We don't get the praise when we get it right. When we get it wrong, when someone like Braithen coming out and cheap shot and with the decision maker at the time, we're not always going to get it right. So move on, learn our lessons, and I'm sure at some other stage we'll recruit someone that doesn't work for us either. But that's down the future somewhere.
Are you planning a big recruitment drive in the off-season?
Back what?
Sorry?
No, I'm not. I'm going to organise a lot of hospital beds, make sure everybody's fit to go as early as we can. And if you want to spend 10 minutes looking at what our squad looks like here, you'll see we've got a pretty strong squad here. But just has not got on the football field this year.
It's a bit difficult, I guess, kind of knowing what you need going forward, given the injuries you've had this
Well, we
year.
know what we need, and I think we've got it here. So it's we'll still recruit 1 or 2 players, but my saddest day here was the day I walked out and I had 18 guys on the bikes doing pre-season. That's where we've been since the start of the season, before it even started. But I'm optimistic enough to think with a lot of the players, a lot of the senior players that are injured at the moment won't come back and play this year, that they will be right for next year, and we can start the season with pretty much a clean slate, everybody available. So that's the plan right now, and we're going to stick to that.
One guy's kind of been real mainstay, Jai Arrow, this year. Last week he really flew the flag against the Broncos guys stood up for the team. How have you seen his leadership during this?
Yeah, I saw it last year when he had that bad shoulder and he played week after week with them and he should have been operated on. And when they got into a safer place and had a few more players back, he went and had the operation. So I had him as a under 20s at the Broncos, and I encouraged him to leave the Broncos because at that time there was a lot of players there that were in front of him, and he's been to the Titans. But I've always had a great deal of time for Jai, and I love what he brings, and he's got a great passion for the club here, and he's good value.
You said during the week you didn't bother with the review of the Broncos games. You're going to learn nothing from it, so not even going to bother.
Haven't looked at it.
Yeah.
They haven't looked at it. They're happy. We moved on.
It's coming back to that theme, mate. Just keeping the mood up.
Well, it's important. It's, everybody around you can be doom and gloom, but we can't afford that. It's not going to help us play better, so that's just not going to happen anymore. Maybe 20 years ago as a young coach, maybe I would have had a different approach to it, but I know it works these days, and doing sad on a regular basis doesn't work.
Speaking of injuries, I think we lost Ewan Aitken. Is he okay?
Another week out probably and be back then, yeah, so that's all.
And just on a couple of others,
I
Campbell...
thought you didn't think you were here this morning.
No, I've waited my turn. Campbell Graham was running around on Thursday. He might not be far away?
He won't play a game this year.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, that's a blow. And obviously
Sorry, is that a back?
Yeah, it's a back problem, yeah.
It must be a bit serious, a bit more serious than we think.
No, it's just been getting the diagnosis right, I think, what's causing it. So they've worked out what's causing it, and they've made a decision, and I support the decision that he won't play this year. He's only going to take him backwards at the moment if he plays, and we've got him in a much better place. So he'll sit out the season, and hopefully they'll settle it all down, and we can get him back pretty clean next season. So.
And then, that's all right. I was going to ask about Cam Murray too. He was running around, keen too. Will he get back this year?
Yeah, well, he's talking about coming back. So that's... Cam obviously feels, his absence all year has had an impact on the team, which it has. And he wants to, even if he gets to play a couple of games with the guys. But again, he's at that place where do we take that risk or not? But he's back running and he's trained with us, as you said, late in the week, did all the drills and skills that everybody did out there. So he's nearly back anyway. Yep. If he's not back this year, he's certainly going to be right for next year.
And Jai Gray, at his media the other day, had to field a lot of questions about R360. What are your thoughts on them offering double the salaries to some of the top players in the game?
Well, it's dangerous. Some of them might take it.